is out of the 150-pound weight class. Your first fighter out of the red corner.
Fighting out of Team Rock out of Harrisburg, North Carolina. Please welcome to the stage, Christopher Green.
Team Rock, Harrisburg. More and more youth fighters on that team. That's an old team, so you don't want to see all the fighters getting old either. So it looks good to see them bringing out the next generation of fighters, and Christopher Green getting things started for us here tonight at Fight For It.
Got to replenish the stock up there in Team Rock there.
What a corner that is following him out here.
Snake over there, I see. That still works. Very nice young man, very quiet whenever I briefly talked to him earlier yesterday. So he's just ready to go in there. Probably his first real taste of competition.
And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, fighting out of TKO.
Oh, make some noise for Clay Johnson.
About half the venue is here to see Clay Johnson.
They're standing up over there, so all right.
Hitting the standing O.
Well, I was going to say it's youth kickboxing, but these guys look like...
That's right, fight fans. I want to hear the energy and the noise high tonight. Our lovely ring girl. Controlling the action in the ring tonight, your referee, Jason Collins.
Good caution thing.
TKO Fitness, we've seen them pump out a lot of fighters. Kicking things off will be Clay Johnson versus Christopher Green. That's Clay in blue gloves, for Green in the gray. Youth kickboxing rules, limited clinching, no elbows, no knees to the head.
First fight of 2013 looks like for it.
2023.
Holy. Time flies.
Certainly does. 2 minutes on the clock for these three fighters. Already throwing hands with Christopher Green. Christopher Green, nice body kick, great. Oh, he's ready for a good. Tries to go high. He's watching. Christopher Green does not stop throwing hands. Break. Right, that Team Rock point. For me, that has been Christopher Green's best punch is that cross. Switching southpaw now.
Looks like that's a good outcome.
Well, it can be very confusing when you're this early in your career. A guy who's switching southpaws on you with ease. Very rare to see a youth fighter with this kind of footwork. But we're seeing Christopher Green push up. You see the right side. Clay Johnson, that was Clay Johnson's best shot of the fight so far. He's getting some nice knees to your body. That's exactly what you need to slow Christopher Green's momentum down.
Break.
I was going to call attention to the right side of the body. Only one kick can Christopher Green lift the body up, and now he's going back to it.
I don't know if it's about working what you know.
Christopher Green definitely still the volume fighter, but as this round has gone by, Clay Johnson has come online.
Just a little bit.
Yep. But managed to slow him down, really. That was the biggest thing. Christopher Green was just getting off. Oh, tries to go for the outside sweep.
I wonder how much that pace, that adrenaline Green has done.
They trade kicks. Caught him on one foot, did Christopher Green, and concentrated that trade. Very nice round to get us started here at Fight For It 14.
The pace at the start was very much on Green's side. Then it started slowly getting to Clay Johnson's side.
Christopher Green definitely brought a storm to that fight very early on, but Clay Johnson weathered it, and he's still in there.
Yep. And it's just great seeing these young guys go in there.
The technique.
Yeah.
Honestly, the technique in that first round is better than a lot of the debut adult fights I've called. Christopher Green really surprised me with his ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw, and Clay Johnson really surprised me with his ability to get the fight back at range right when he needed it at most.
It was that one kick that sort of settled it, slowed it down, sort of neutralized
And that's
it.
when he kind of started to realize, like, I'm going to win this fight with my range. He started fighting a little bit more cautiously and keeping Christopher Green at arm's reach.
Dylan, I'm going to say something. You might have to calm me down. My ADHD is going to hyperdrive. The cage doors are almost parallel to each other right there. That's going to bother me for wrestling, and I've got to be honest with you.
All right, now it's Clay Johnson pressing the issue early on. He's landed a few great shots here to start this round off. He's got Christopher Green in the clinch now. They fall to the ground together. Jason's giving the warning to Green not to throw, but in my opinion, it was Johnson who initiated that throw. Green's trying to go to that strong side now. He probably needs to switch again to open up. From Clay Johnson.
That was a nice little drive they had over here.
Yeah, that was a pump. Clay Johnson with some big shots to the body in this round.
Landing right on that hip. Going to the stomach.
That was a great one right there, right above the hip line. Man, these kids are scrapping, but I'm not liking the open mouth breathing from Green. Open mouth and the mouthpiece is hanging.
I saw that going towards the end of that first round there. That it looks like it's just a little bit more heavy breathing going on.
Wow, Green really caught him there. He really needed it. Now he's working against the fence. Not technically allowed in this rule set.
What are the rules just to reiterate for folks watching?
Well, there's very limited clinching, right? It's supposed to be less than 6 seconds, but it has to be kind of a settled position. So that means that the knees have to kind of slow down, and it has to be like kind of a pause in the action before Jason's going to call for the break. You cannot throw or sweep in this rule set. If it does happen, it's fine. It's not a foul, unless it happens repeatedly, of course. But you can't score with a sweep. That was a big knee to the body right before Green fell from Johnson. Hard fought round here. This is a much closer round than our first round, in my opinion. Every time I think Green's on the back pedal, he hits him with a great shot. Very evenly matched in that round.
It's hard to say who would give the second round to. First round, I'll probably give it to Green.
Green stayed with the volume more, but Johnson just landed big there. He landed quite a few big shots in that round. And every time I thought he was going to really press the issue and start turning up on Green, Green was able to catch him back. So not a lot of leg kicks between these two young men either. A lot of swinging for the head, a lot of boxing in this one.
Coach Snake over there giving a little coaching up on that red corner over there.
One of the very best in our region at doing this.
A local legend over there. He sort of threw me off for a second. He has on a blue shirt, Team Rock, but his fighter is in the red corner. I'm dangerous, and I'm ready to 10 more seconds left. Going to their third round.
Harrisburg not too far. Neither is TKO.
Just get past Concord over there.
Both these guys brought out a lot of supporters, and they're all on their feet for this one. Show of respect from both guys before we kick off round 3. Green tries for the flying knee to the body.
In my unofficial count, Team TKO to our right side had 3 fighters.
Now, Green just landed a really strong body kick to that side he lit up earlier, and it kind of froze Johnson, but Johnson's able to clinch up by himself a little bit of time. Got to keep his guard on that body, I think. Lots of clinching in this round. That usually happens as fighters get a little bit more tired.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that too. Once you get tired, your adrenaline is
kick from Johnson. But Green, every time he gets hit, Green answers back. It's almost like these strong hits are kind of activating him.
Yeah, I'll say a mini Terminator going on. The button was pressed.
I mean, he definitely sensed the moment in that kick. I mean, Johnson landed his best shot there. Oh, and another big shot on the break. Right as Collins called for the break, I think Green might have been caught a little unawares. Foot post, tries to foot post off of him. They're calling for Chris to fly here. But he's backed up.
Nice.
Johnson rocks him with that one. Johnson hits him again on the way in. Green's clinching for life.
Yeah, he is tired.
Green's starting to melt a little bit. Johnson has really weathered the storm and is now punishing Christopher Green here in this last round.
And that could be a nice little bonus in the judge's eyes right there.
Oh, wow. That kick is so big for Johnson. That's the third time he's hit him on the break.
Yeah.
He's really caught him unaware there.
And Green flew right back in after that kick, though.
Yep, every time he gets hit, he's just running out of gas.
Oh.
Up front.
Very nice. Very nice by these two young men.
What?
That's right, fight fans. Your first fight of the night was an action-packed fight.
Absolutely.
Just the way we like to get things started out here tonight.
I've said it better myself, Sam. Both those kids fought really hard. Everything they got was left in that ring, especially Christopher Green. He was very, very close to being broken in that last round by some of those body shots. Powered on through, survived, used the clinch, survived. Great fight, and when you score it round by round, it's hard to say.
I think
Johnson all day in the third. For me, Green all day in the first.
Yeah.
But that second round.
But I think it was that, and we could be wrong, we're seeing that.
Judge's decision is in. Fighters to the center of the ring.
I think the trend line sort of went up for.
As we have a unanimous decision for your winner out of the blue corner, Clay Johnson.
Johnson wins his debut in an extremely hard-fought battle against Christopher Green, and he is ecstatic, as he should be. That was a tough one for him, but he definitely proved himself to be a fighter here tonight. He fought through a little adversity, and look at the amount of people that are standing up that came to see this young man. He's got a lot of love, a lot of support behind him. Always great to get a big win in front of your people like that.
Yeah, I said before, Team TKO has about 3 fighters on the card tonight. If it continues like that, they're going to be rooting really, really hard for their guys and gals all through the night. That's
Sportsmanship between those two guys. Love to see that at this age. Respectable and consummate martial artists, both those guys.